So what's going on, folks? I'm gonna cut this, a piece of this, like not a trunk, but pieces of this for firewood with this. I hope to achieve that, because these are good firewood. I saved the skin too, because it's a good firewood fuel for firewood. So it's pretty dry. It's almost like 8 months or a year now, so it's dried enough. Because when it was wet, it was hard to cut because of the sap. But now that it's not wet, maybe I can cut it better. Yeah. Cut it with a manual saw. Which will give me exercise. What's the exercise here? Forearm, latissimus, traps, shoulders, arms, you know, like that motion. But you can't like force it. You gotta let the tool work itself. So I'm not like really pushing this thing. I'm just I'm sliding and gliding with the saw. So it does. The teeth, the design of the teeth will do the cutting, not my power. All I'm doing is just doing this thing. I put a little effort into it, you know, elbow grease. Maybe that's a better angle. My enemy here is the sun. Might be too hot, too exposed, but I need vitamin D, so a little bit of exposure to it. I'll time myself, 15 minutes of sun. It's pretty good. So it's 2 o'clock. I'll do this for like 10-15 minutes, get some sun. My enemy here is the season also, the pollen, you know, is allergens. I guess allergic to it or reacting to it. So those two things, the sun and the season, is my enemy. Oh, also, this dust that's coming out, maybe I'm breathing it, so that's probably not so good too. I'll get a mask. So I got a mask. Okay. N95, you know, pandemic prevention thing. So it's 2 o'clock. I already probably spent like 5 minutes doing this thing. So I calculate in 15 minutes I can cut this doing this thing. The exercise here is a little bit of strength, but more of like since it's motion, it's the heart rate. So that's what matters. Good thing the wind is coming here, so it's blowing the dust that way, not on my face, not to my face. The way I cut this before was with a power tool, but I don't want to use a power tool. I want to do this thing. So oh, I feel a little moisture in the center. feel like a little tension in the middle because it's probably not completely dry yet. Maybe there's still some moisture coming up, but it's dying. There's no more leaves, but you know, it's still cellular. I'm hitting the other part already, so you know, I realized all those great houses, great castles, great mansions were built by hand tools. They weren't built, I mean, like now you can build better because they got power tools, but back then this is it. And they were able to make those great things, you know, skills. And that's the only thing that they have. Me, I have a choice. I can do this or get my power tool, get a chainsaw. You have choices now. That's what technology does. It gives you better choices. I'm still just gliding it, but I'm putting a little push because I feel some tension in the middle. Probably moisture, probably angle, everything. But I'm more than half now. I'm more than half. I'm probably 3/4 there. See, when it does that, it's that moisture thing. Or it's not long enough that this tip is hitting something inside that's not cut through yet, so it's bending. So I better stick with small strokes. Okay. Okay. I'm almost there. Oh, there. Yay! So that was fun. What did I use is a 20-inch fine tooth saw from, I'm not advertising, but Husky. I got it from Home Depot, not advertising. That's where I got it from. So it's up to you guys to get it. The point is, it's not so much of the brand. Brand might like give you good feature, good design, you know, it's up to you to select it. But this vlog, the content that I was trying to make is to cut a piece of that wood using a manual saw. And so I demonstrate a little bit of that, and that was fun. It's a good exercise thing, and get some sun. It's 2:10 now, so it took me 10 minutes to cut that. How much is this? Is 20 inches, maybe 8-inch diameter trunk, and it was dry, but maybe I was stumbling through like cracks, so and it feels that there's still some moisture in the middle. So that was the tension part. But this was fun. I hope to do more of these things, like manual cutting things, because it's fun. Power tool is good. Power tool is fast, but this is fun.